Welcome back to Best Futuristic Gadgets. Smart gets used too easily, so let's be specific about what it means this year. A phone designed to give you your attention back, not take it. A speaker you wear on your body that reconfigures into different forms for different situations, and a desktop printer that does 5 completely different things from one machine on one desk. 10 of the smartest new gadgets of the year, all of them earning the word. Let's go. Number 1. Smartphones are engineered to capture attention. The Minimal Phone 2 was engineered to protect it. This is a phone built around focus, a deliberate architectural commitment to doing less with the screen so the person holding it can do more with their mind. The e-ink display produces a calm, non-stimulating visual experience that doesn't trigger the compulsive check behavior that OLED notification machines are specifically designed to produce. The feature set is curated rather than comprehensive, the tools that actual phone use requires without the infinite scroll, the algorithmic feeds, and the engagement-maximizing design patterns that make conventional smartphones so difficult to put down. Physical keyboard option for users who want the tactile feedback that touchscreen typing eliminated, a design that looks considered and premium without the visual language of technology demanding your attention. The attention economy built the modern smartphone. The Minimal Phone 2 was built against it and for the person who decided their attention was worth protecting. Number 2. Speakers sit in one place and project sound into a room. The WanWuHuo goes where you go and reconfigures when you get there. This is the world's first modular AI wearable speaker, a magnetic modular system that can be worn on your body, assembled into a desktop speaker, mounted in different configurations, or expanded with additional modules depending on what the moment requires. Single module on your collar for personal audio during a commute. Multiple modules assembled into a stereo pair for a desk session. Configured into an outdoor speaker for a campsite. The same hardware, different arrangements, different applications, all through a magnetic connection system that assembles and disassembles without tools or effort. The AI layer manages the audio experience across configurations, adapting EQ, spatial processing, and volume profiles automatically to the mode the speaker is in and the environment it's operating in. Speakers have always been furniture. The WanWuHuo is the first one you wear and rebuild for each situation. Number 3. Audio has always been the thing that separates good content from great content. The DJI Mic Mini 2S makes great audio accessible to everyone creating content, not just the ones who can afford a full audio setup. This is DJI's most refined compact wireless microphone system, a transmitter you clip to your clothing, and a receiver that mounts to your camera or phone, delivering broadcast-quality voice capture from a system so simple to set up that content creators stop thinking about audio and start thinking about what they're saying. The 2S brings meaningful improvements over its predecessor, better noise rejection that handles challenging acoustic environments, extended wireless range that gives creators more freedom of movement, and improved wind noise reduction that makes outdoor recording reliable rather than a gamble. On-device recording backup means if the wireless connection experiences any interference, the audio is simultaneously recorded directly to the transmitter. No clip is lost because of a momentary signal issue between transmitter and receiver. The magnetic case charges both units between sessions. Compatibility covers cameras, phones, and the full range of devices that content creators actually work with. Great audio used to require a sound engineer. The DJI Mic Mini 2S put it on a crib and made every creator their own. Number 4. FPV footage from a standard racing quad looks incredible and sounds like a swarm of angry bees destroying the audio track it's supposed to enhance. The GEPRC DarkStar25 produces the same incredible footage without destroying the audio. This is a Cinewhoop quadcopter, a propeller guard design that encloses each rotor in a duct, dramatically reducing the noise output that open-prop FPV quads produce, while maintaining the flight performance and camera stabilization that cinematic FPV footage demands. FPV footage was always visually extraordinary. The audio track was always the problem. The GEPRC DarkStar25 solved the audio problem, without touching the visuals. Number 5. One number on a scale tells you one thing. The Arboleaf CS10K tells you everything it hides. This is a segmental body composition scale measuring muscle mass, body fat, bone density, and metabolic data for each body segment independently: left arm, left leg, right leg, core. Each measured separately, each tracked over time. The segmental data reveals training asymmetries, recovery imbalances, and health changes that a single overall reading completely misses, turning a daily weigh-in into a genuine health monitoring tool, rather than a number you either celebrate or avoid. One number never told the whole story. The CS10K finally tells it all. Number 6. Every great idea you had and immediately lost had one thing in common. No capture system was ready when the thought arrived. The Omi AI fixed that permanently. A pendant worn around your neck, continuously listening. No button, no activation, just ambient capture of every conversation, every thought spoken aloud, every meeting and brainstorm and passing observation that might matter later. The AI transcribes everything, identifies speakers, generates summaries, and flags action items automatically without your involvement in the processing. The record of your day builds itself while you live it. Privacy controls pause capture when needed. Everything stored is yours, searchable, organized, and complete in the companion app. Your memory has always been the gap between a good idea and keeping it. The Omi AI closed that gap. Number 7. Custom merchandise, fabric printing, transfers, stickers, and labels. 5 separate workflows that used to require 5 separate machines, 5 separate spaces, and 5 separate learning curves. The XtraMaker M1 collapsed all 5 into one desktop device. This is the world's first 5-in-1 smart desktop DTF printer, direct-to-film printing, that handles fabric transfers, custom apparel decoration, merchandise production, label printing, and sticker creation from a single compact machine that fits on a desk rather than filling a room. DTF technology produces prints with professional durability and color vibrancy, washing machine-resistant transfers that look and feel premium rather than the peeling, cracking output that cheaper transfer methods produce after a few uses. The smart workflow management handles job queuing, color calibration, and material settings automatically, reducing the expertise barrier that DTF printing has always placed between a creator and professional quality output. For small business owners, Etsy creators, custom merchandise operations, and anyone producing branded physical goods, 5 machines became one. One desk, one workflow, one result. Number 8. Spatial display glasses have always been too heavy, too bulky, or too visually limited to wear for the extended sessions that productivity use actually requires. The URXR One addressed every one of those limitations simultaneously. This is a lightweight spatial display headset that projects virtual screens into your field of vision with a display quality and comfort profile designed for hours of work rather than minutes of demonstration. The weight is distributed across the frame to minimize neck fatigue, a consideration that heavier AR headsets ignore at the expense of extended wearability. The display system projects multiple virtual screens at adjustable sizes and positions, building a full virtual workspace around your physical location without the physical monitor infrastructure that conventional multi-screen setups require. Prescription lens compatibility makes it accessible to the majority of people who need corrective lenses and have been excluded from most AR headset experiences as a result. Spatial displays have been impressive in product videos. The URXR One is impressive in a 4-hour work session, which is the harder test to pass. Number 9. Camping lighting requires one light for the tent, one for the picnic table, one for the path. 3 separate devices, 3 separate batteries, 3 separate things to remember to pack. The CampDock made them all one system. This is a modular magnetic camping light system, individual light units that click together magnetically into whatever configuration the campsite requires, powered from a shared central battery hub that charges all modules simultaneously. Single module for focused task lighting, multiple modules assembled into a lantern configuration for area coverage, modules detached and positioned individually for multi-zone camp lighting, all from the same hardware, reconfigured in seconds with no tools and no separate charging cables required. The magnetic connection is strong enough for hanging configurations, from tent ridge lines, tree branches, or the CampDock base station, and releases cleanly for repositioning without the fumbling that camping accessories in the dark always produce. Camping lights used to mean multiple devices. The CampDock made them one system that reconfigures into all of them. Number 10. Every exoskeleton in existence responds to movement after it begins. The IRMO M1 responds before it does, and the difference is everything. A forward-facing camera and AI system reads the terrain ahead, identifies what's approaching, stairs, obstacles, elevation changes, and preloads the appropriate assistive movement before the wearer's foot reaches the challenge. Stairs detected before you reach them, obstacles flagged before you step over them, terrain variation handled by the AI in advance, removing the cognitive load that conventional exoskeletons add to users who are already managing a mobility challenge. The result is assisted movement that feels anticipatory rather than reactive, a partner that reads the world and prepares for it, rather than a device that catches up after you've already begun the step. Exoskeletons assisted the body. The IRMO M1 reads the world for it. That distinction defines the new standard for what assistive technology can be. Thanks for watching Best Futuristic Gadgets. Subscribe and stay upgraded.